Hey, what's up guys? Your average wargamer is back with another video of World of Warships, and today I'm going to be featuring for all of you guys a tier 6 independence carrier review, and I will explain you each and everything related to it, and that is a US nation support aircraft carrier, which is entirely different, or the concept is a bit different compared to the support carriers that we have already in the game. And this ship has been in the early access for at least 2 months, I think, from now. So now we will finally able to access it, like the Yorktown, the tier 8, the A6, the tier 10, in couple of days, which will be available for all of the players, so we can grind it. And that's why I'm going to review the independence for all of you guys as a super unicorn player. So if you do like this information that I'm gonna be able to portray it to you, so please like, comment and subscribe. That would be very nice for me to basically improve my channel and definitely support me as well. So thank you guys if you do it in this video. So the independence is basically a bit different, and I will explain you everything related to it. So as you can able to see, the independence comes up with a special tactical squadrons compared to basically the normal squadrons that you usually find in Ranger. As you can able to see, the torpedo bombers and bombers, they are normal squadrons and comes in a strike aircraft class, right? The independence comes up with the tactical squadrons, which are basically one attack run based. So you can only use them after 93 seconds in the case of rockets. So you will get 5 planes every 93 seconds, and you can just single strike the attack on any ship with the rockets. And the same case is with the bombs. So you can also able to do good damage with these bombs. As you can able to see, the bombs in payload are 1. If I can able to show you here, you have 6 size of attacking flight. So again, 104 seconds, and it will load up this tactical squadron. So it is a bit different compared to the strike aircraft carrier. And the thing about this independence that it does, however, comes up with normal torpedo bombers, and it's only the one squad that we have, which usually you will find in also the strike aircraft carriers. So that is important to know. So whether these tactical squadrons are better compared to the Ranger, because this is one of the most comparable carrier that is also a US nation. So I will compare the Ranger and Independence directly, because these are the two contenders that are competing with each other at this tier. So Independence definitely comes up with these HE aircraft. It does, however, having a lot of rockets in payload because of one strike attack, but the delay of the pre-firing time, as you know that whenever you shoot these rockets, you will have a delay of some seconds, right? And what is that delay? For the Independence, it's basically 4.1 seconds, which you cannot see in any website. I mean, this stat is probably hidden, and so I'm going to basically literally tell you right now to my audience that it's 4.1 for this. And the Ranger also have these HE rockets, and it, however, does have low, those attacks, like attack in payload, like in this case, it's like 12 rockets in payload. If I can able to show you here, so you can able to see, you can only send 12 rockets, but you have at least 4 attacks. In the case of Independence, it's just a single attack. So yeah, I would say the Ranger has a lot much more capability in shooting a lot of rockets to a single target, but in the case of Independence, you have to wait for some time. In this case, I would say it's 93 seconds. For the bombs, it's even slightly higher, 104 seconds, and the torpedo bombers are basically the same. So the rockets are slightly nerfed in terms of having less rockets in payload, and also the pre-firing time is 4.1 seconds compared to 3.4. So that's also thing to keep in mind. Also, these HE bombers are only having 6 bombs in payload with nerfed maximum bomb damage, which is only 5,600. Compared to the Rangers, if you're able to show you, 9,200. So that is actually significant, I would say. It's almost 33% nerf, if I'm not wrong, with the bombs. So Independence having less strike power. So if independents have very less strike power, also if you can able to see the torpedoes having only 3,767 maximum damage, and I mean they're basically having the same size of attacking flight, and aircraft per squadron is also 8, which is basically the same as compared to the Rangers. As you can able to see, the Rangers, let me show you here. So you can able to see it also have the same aircraft per squadron, size of attacking flight, but the maximum damage in payload, the maximum damage is significantly higher, 5,567. So independents have worse torpedoes, even though these torpedoes are a bit fast, like in terms of their speed. Like, let me show you here. The torpedoes having 43 knots of speed, which is higher than normal Rangers, I would say 35 knots. So that is important to know. The arming distance of the torpedo bombers is also significantly higher, but because they are faster, so I think the torpedo arming distance is sort of justified. But yeah, I would still not be a big fan of higher torpedo arming distance at this tier. But hey, at least they have faster torpedo speed. So it's a subjective thing. I believe that I would love to have less arming distance rather than having more speed. This is basically what I believe to be the best scenario that can potentially be for the independence. So what this independence is trading all of this power for, and the thing is, it basically having these powerful patrol fighters as a gimmick, and also you are going to have access to a smoke that you can literally spread across the map in the tier 8 Yorktown and the tier 10 A6. I don't have Yorktown and A6 yet, but as soon as they will be released, which will be released in just a couple of days, I will feature Yorktown and A6 as well in my gameplay, so you can able to see how those perform. But as you can able to see, the patrol fighters having 5 planes. The fighters significantly higher compared to the normal. If I can able to show you, only 3 number of fighters. So 2 fighters are extra in the case of patrol fighters. They also have improved action radius. Already have 10% more action radius compared to the normal. If I can able to show you Rangers, Ranger has 2.5. That's basically normal. Independents have already improved, baked in action radius of 3 kilometers. So bigger radius without even using the skill on anything, and obviously it also have slightly faster reaction time compared to normal carriers. So that is the gimmick of independence, or basically even the Yorktown in A6. But unfortunate thing about this whole line is that if you come up with these patrol fighters, well, these patrol fighters cannot spot any other ships within their consumable when they will be used across the map. So what I meant by that is, if you put the patrol fighter on anywhere on the map, you cannot able to spot any enemy ship whatsoever, except if it's within that 2 kilometer or at least 3 kilometer radius. So within that patrol fighter, which basically hovering around the mini map, you can able to see that bubble or the blob of that circle. Well, that's where exactly you can able to spot the ships. Other than that, you cannot able to spot the other ship classes at all. So that is a huge, I would say, nerf sort of compared to the other strike carriers. And obviously this can absolutely change once Wargaming have announced that they will be reworking the spotting mechanics. So hopefully that will be something of a thing. So hopefully these might be subject to change, but as of now they are not good in spotting compared to the normal strike aircraft carrier, but they have strong patrol fighters. So and especially if you put that on top of the destroyer, which I think I might able to show you, you can able to spot the ships like that. Like destroyers and submarines are very vulnerable to patrol fighters. They also have increased HP as well. So patrol fighters have significantly higher HP, so they will take a lot much more time to get shot down as well. So that is also a very good thing about these patrol fighters. So very powerful patrol fighters, improved reaction time, so they will tag onto the other squadrons quickly. I mean the enemy squadrons. So this whole line is trading off for smoke and these patrol fighters, powerful patrol fighters which improved radius. So that is the gimmick of this Independence, Yorktown and Essex. Unfortunately, I think the Independence suffers a lot much more heavily because it does not have that smoke like you will find in the Yorktown and Essex. So that is very unfortunate. But other than that, I would say it's a weird shape. I don't really like it. Its damage output with the torpedoes is actually pretty bad. Like 3,700 is, and it's only the one squadron that you can use to keep striking a single target, and that's pretty bad. Like in terms of its base numbers. So I don't know why they did that, but I believe that the torpedo damage could be buffed slightly more to like 4k something, but that's basically my opinion. And as of now, I feel that Independence is kind of in a weird spot. If I can able to show you the equipments here, let me show you here. So this Independence, as you can able to see, having the upgrades like this. So torpedo bombers modification 2, increasing the bomber's HP. Torpedo bombers modification 1, torpedo bomber attack run, like increasing to 5 seconds, which I would recommend to you because it's also a recommendation by the game itself as well, which is pretty right on target. Aircraft engine mod 1, 10% increase in engine squadron boost, and also you have aircrew modification 1. So this is a recommended, I would say, the build for the Independence in terms of upgrades. In terms of, I would say, the skills, I think you should, at this tier, not really build it for like enhanced reactions. At the higher tiers, I would definitely recommend that you should use enhanced reactions because on the higher tiers, it's going to be a lot much more valuable. In this case, however, what I did is basically I just put the a captain which I put on the United States, a tier 11 super carrier. I just directly put that captain into a tier 6 Independence because right now it's a premium status ship. So I mean, last gasp is not really required in the case of Independence, so don't use it. You definitely need torpedo bomber skill, and you definitely need proximity fuse, very important. And not only that, you can also use these survivability perks like aircraft armor as well as survivability expert. These are very valuable, and you also should have improved engines along with improved even more enhancement with the patrol radius. Or you can also use interceptors, because once you use interceptors, well, they cannot get tagged by other fighter or other patrol fighters at all. So that basically is a very good thing. But totally up to you. You will completely lose the spotting power because of the interceptor. You cannot even able to spot the submarines. You cannot even able to spot the destroyers that I was talking about before. So that is something that to keep in mind. This is not really required. The side stabilization, I would say, it's not really required. So you use these skills, except this. The bomber flight control is also not necessary to be used. So what you can maybe do is basically you can use the hidden menace. So improving the detection even further to, I think in the case of Independence, it's going to be like 7.8 or something. It's going to be significantly better. So hidden menace, not 7.8, it's going to be like 8 kilometers or something, which is really good. Because, well, you have two tactical squadrons that, doesn't care about the time to reach safe altitude or air squadron return speed. It does not matter for them because, well, you will get them loaded very quickly. It will only affect the torpedo bombers. So yeah, that's the case. So I think the hidden menace is way better in the case of A6 and all these aircraft carriers, these whole support carrier. So you can use that pretty much for that. Other than that, you can able to see the skills are almost the same in terms of other aircraft carriers, so that is pretty okay. And now I will definitely going to feature you the gameplay, so you can able to find out whether this ship is even remotely good or not. Which in my case, I think Independence is actually pretty bad. I mean, compared to the Ranger, like direct contender, I mean, Ranger is a lot better at this tier compared to Independence. Independence feels like it's a tier 5 carrier. If it would have a smoke, even though if it only lasts for like couple of seconds, like maybe 40 or 30 seconds, that would still be a very valuable tool. But they haven't given the smoke, which is the very big gimmick of this whole line. So it does not have this gimmick, which is unfortunate. But hey, we will see how it performs in battle, so let's go. Alright, so we are back with our first game in Independence, and as you can able to see, it also does have these jet boosters as well, which you will also going to find in the Yorktown and in also the Essex. So that is pretty good. You will have slightly better speed in general. So I will go and try to able to showcase you these rockets, which having quite a lot of rockets in payload because of a single strike. So that would be interesting. Let's see if I can able to spot a cruiser. This matchmaking, however, is also very friendly. Tier 5s and a lot of tier 6, like tier 5s, so many. Yeah, a lot of tier 5s, and there are a couple of tier 6, so it's very friendly matchmaking. So let's see if I can able to spot these ships. So there's a Oklahoma that I can definitely spot. Let's see if I can able to do something. Let me, okay, there's a graph speed. I can drop this graph speed here. So you can able to see these rockets, yeah, there it is. Started to move here, like the graph speed. And well, will I get some rockets? Oh, nice, very good rocket hits, like 6,800. So pretty decent damage, which is nice. And now I'm coming up with these tactical bombs. So you can able to see that I cannot use the HE attack aircraft. It will take 93 seconds to arrive again and to be used again. So I will use these tactical bombs, and let's see if I can able to spot the ships out there. I will try to spot the Grafsby again. Maybe I will try to rocket him again or bomb him again. Maybe let's see what happens. Hey, was CV's dropping me, really? Okay, that's pretty weird. At this tier, I don't usually see that the people try to strike you, but he will do some damage, sure. And that's okay. I can drop the Gokase. Gokase is very close. And you can able to see that my attack aircraft has just loaded again, which is pretty nice. But I will use the torpedo bombers after this because I haven't even tried using them at all. And well, these bombers have weird reticle. As you can able to see, it requires a broadside and 3 bomb hits, pretty okay. And someone just smashed this Gokase. I'm gonna use the rockets again. I want to use torpedoes, but I think I might try to get a fire on the Gokase to kill him because these rockets are pretty effective against cruisers. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of rockets in payload, and having decent speed is pretty good. So this is pretty nice in setting up fires if you have a chance, because fire chance is pretty okay, 7%. Gokase is using islands as cover. Hopefully I will able to get a strike without having any issues with the islands. And yeah, I can use the rockets just as fine. Okay, I'm just gonna use the torpedo bombers now. Oh, got a fire, nice. So it's a permanent fire, so that's pretty good. I will try to put the plane here. I fear that the CV might drop me again. So yeah, as you can able to see, it already has a bigger circle of 3 kilometers baked in, which is pretty nice. I'm just gonna go and he's dropping the Agano. And Agano seems to be broadsiding to a Königsberg, so I mean he's definitely not gonna survive, unfortunately. These torpedoes will hit hard. So range, oh never mind, he's just died like this. I'm just gonna go and try to drop this Oklahoma. Oklahoma at this tier having pretty I mean, at this tier, I mean, you usually will be pretty fine even playing Independence. Here, I think the CV might drop me. I fear that, maybe. No, he's dropping the Badiani. I'm just gonna go and drop this Oklahoma. It's going to be able to see very high arming distance, but having very high speed. So you can able to see 43 knots of torpedoes are pretty good here. You're going to see very high speed, so the reaction time is almost the same. It feels like almost like a Hakuryu. Like Hakuryu torpedoes, like having this sort of arming distance and having almost as high speed as this. I mean it's 50 knots of speed in Hakuryu, so I mean it's not still comparable. But hey, at least it's something. I can drop this guy again. At this tier, the A is kinda A, so I don't expect anything to happen. So if I get it, okay, I got a flood. That's pretty nice. But he will damage con, right? Did he damage con? Yeah, he damaged con, obviously. So now I will come up with rockets. Rockets are pretty good to drop against this Oklahoma. We'll drop this guy quickly. I will try to kite away. I'm not gonna pushing in here. It's not worth it. So okay, I land 2 tops, which is nice. So Pretty good attack run. 6 torpedo hits are pretty good, but you can able to see that we're still losing ships, unfortunately. See if I can able to do something about this Oklahoma. Maybe try to set fire. He's healing back some of his HP, which is a problem, I would say. He does not have fighters, which is nice. Oh, I never realized this is gonna happen, unfortunately. That's actually a terrible. I didn't realize that the islands increases like that much that I'm not even able to land a rocket hit on the Oklahoma, so that is pretty unfortunate. I've tried to go and drop this Oklahoma again, see if I can able to land a good strike. The Leander has dropped the torpedoes. I fear that Leander might die from the salvo of Oklahoma, but never mind. He might eat torpedoes as well. Let's see. I think the Oklahoma is in a really bad spot. You might eat a lot of bombs, hopefully. Hopefully. RNG, please. Okay, only 3 bombs and no fires. That is unfortunately bad. Is he gonna eat more torpedoes? Yeah, he's gonna eat torpedoes, which is pretty nice. Okay. He does eat torpedoes, and the Andra is almost dead, but hey. Let's see if I can able to kill him. I think he damaged con the flood, maybe? Never mind, he just got on fire, and now he damaged con. He didn't get flooded, actually. I'm just gonna go and strike someone else. Oklahoma will definitely going to not survive. So that is very, very good. I see if I can able to drop this conic. Torpedo bombers are having that much damage is seriously unimpressive. But hey, I think I got spoiled by the Rangers' good alpha damage, I would say. I mean, 5,500 is pretty good, but hey, at least it's something. I'll drop this conic here. See if I can able to land a lot of torpedo hits on him. Yeah, he's gonna eat all torpedoes, right? Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna eat all torps. Pretty good. 6,000 damage. Okay. Let's see if I can able to get another strike on this guy, which I'm probably gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna eat. Oh yeah, that's a very good dispersion of torpedoes. So you might eat more torpedoes, and yeah, did some okay damage. Should I kill him? Should I drop the Marblehead? Let's go and drop this Marblehead. Marblehead should not have a lot of, the torpedo belt going for it. I'm sure that he will eat a lot of damage from these torpedoes. He's just moving in straight line. Let's see what happens. Let's just play aggressive, because I think I haven't talked about one thing, that Independence does have a lot better compared to the Ranger, and that is its concealment is pretty good. As you can able to see, 9.9 kilometer concealment. That is very high, to be honest. So that is pretty good. I will just go and drop this Devonshire, because he's the only guy that I can drop very fast. Let's see if I can able to do some damage to him. I mean, it's a single attack run, so I don't expect a whole lot of damage, but hey, I might be able to do 5,600 damage if he's broadside, which he does. Let's just go and drop the. Oh, wow, okay. Devonshire does have what? This thing? So, is he gonna eat a lot of rockets? Let's see. 5 rockets, so nah, nothing too special, but hey, Devonshire should be dead, hopefully. I will go and try to kill the Omaha. We lost quite a lot of ships. Hello? What the heck is going on? We'll just go and try to drop this Devonshire again. With the torpedo bombers, hopefully a couple of strikes should be enough. 1 strike would be enough. Even one single torpedo should be enough in this case. But let's see if I can able to do something here. Let's push towards sea. We need to get the cap. Let's see if I can able to drop this Devonshire. He's trying to turn in to dodge my torpedoes, which I can understand. But these torpedo bombers are not that bad. At least they will come quickly in this. Oh, never mind. I will just go and drop someone else then. I mean, maybe the Omaha might be a decent target. Maybe a carrier. So let's see if I can able to spot the Omaha and do some damage. Oh, never mind. He's also dead. So the game is pretty much over. I'm just gonna go and use the rockets then. So you can able to see the game is basically over. They only have Ranger and the U-69 submarine out there, and I have to kill the Ranger myself. I will go and showcase another video of the Independence, because this game is basically over. So I will go and get you to the next Independence game. So let's go. By the way guys, before making another video, I want to showcase you another thing just on this game. As you can able to see that I put the fighter for Budioni and they will attack very quickly. And he's dropping, the ranger is dropping the Budioni and the fighter attacked very quickly. And before he able to even strike this Budioni, I think I shot down quite a lot of planes. And here he can only able to get a single strike. So that is pretty good about this Independence here. So I'm just actually trying to kill the CV, but I think it's probably not much worth it to showcase you that thing. But against TV sniping, it's actually not really good. I will put the plane again on him. Maybe he might get tagged again, I think. So I'm just gonna drop this. Yeah, I think he got tagged again, unfortunately for him. So I'll drop this guy, and let's see if I can get some bomb hits. Yeah. Oh, one citadel. Okay, and yeah, the fighter got tagged, the ranger lost 5 planes, so that is the thing about this CV, which is pretty nice. I thought about showcasing you the other game, but well, even this game is a bit hilarious in terms of the taking on carriers, so I'm going to be showcasing you that how to kill the CV in Independence. So I'm only using the rockets and bombs because they will take almost the shortest time and do a lot much more damage because, well, the fighters of the ranger should be enough to basically deter my torpedo bombers. So I'm just going to use the ranger, and maybe in this case I might be able to use maybe able to citadel the ranger here. Let's see if I can able to do that. That would be pretty nice. I think I did aim here. Nah, I didn't manage to do that, but hey, at least some damage. 15 penetration, all the rockets hit, which is nice. But ranger is still surviving. Hopefully the Rahmat, our cruiser, might be able to kill him quickly. He's dropping the Rahmat. I will put the plane here so that he will not gonna be able to get a strike. I mean, that's the reason why the support strike carrier are good, that it can actually able to defend the carriers, sorry, the surface ships well. As you can able to see, I still able to shot down 3 of his planes, and there goes the CV. That's pretty much end of the CV. I will try to spot the submarine. Maybe I might able to spot him. Let's see where he might be. These tactical squadrons having jet boosters are pretty good. Sorry guys, my English is a bit wonky sometimes, so yeah, bear with me. We'll try to spot this submarine, where he might be. I think I can showcase you how to maybe able to spot the submarine in the case of Independence or any other carrier. It can help you sort of a tip to do that. My planes are now spotted, right? So maybe he might be here, might be here. I think it is entirely possible that he might be here, but I doubt that. Let's see if I can able to spot the submarine. That would be pretty lucky if I can able to spot one, because he is within the vicinity of this area. Okay, so my planes are not spotted. I think the submarine is around this side. I think he's right there. So let's see if my planes get spotted again. If that happens again, then I instantly know that the submarine is definitely there. Let's see where yeah, the planes are spotted. So he's somewhere here. I will try to go here and try to spot this submarine. Maybe he might be here, maybe not, because that is not easy. A submarine is not easy to spot because he can always go into the maximum depth. So let's see if I can able to spot the submarine. Is it possible? Because oh yeah, there it is. You can able to see. Yeah, that's basically how you can able to spot the submarine. He didn't able to go into the maximum depth, and somehow I managed to spot him. That's pretty good. I will put the plane here, just like that, and we'll use. Okay, I don't have the. Unfortunately, I don't have the bombs. Sorry, these patrol fighters for that. I will just go and use these torpedo bombers here to spot with the patrol fighters. So to counter the submarine, you basically go around the islands, and here in this case, he basically is permanently spotted. He didn't realize the situation. As you can able to see, these planes are not able to spot the submarine unless these planes are right on top of the submarine, and that's the advantage that you can get out this. and he's coming into the surface for some reason. He might eat torpedoes like that. Let's see if he eats torpedoes. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Oh, the torpedo didn't arm. Oh my goodness, that absolutely sucks. Oh, come on, man. The torpedo's arming distance. Oh, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. But here, well, my carrier will be soon arriving, and I can able to do the airstrikes, and that would be pretty okay. I will put the plane here, since the plane is over, and I will drop this and use the fighters here again. It is entirely possible that he can shotgun me, but well, it's okay. I mean, I do have quite a bit of HP, and the torpedoes, yeah, there it is. So, yep, as you can able to see, now you are starting to counter the submarine here with this strike. I'm just gonna stop here and using islands as cover, and he's trying to come. Yeah, okay, I think he doesn't know that. Yeah, he knows this, so you basically go in quickly. Come on, come on. Ah, no, the arming distance is not that good. Sorry, the submarine just get into the maximum depth, unfortunately. That's why I cannot able to do much. That is unfortunate. But hey, that's how you basically counter submarines and carriers. So that's actually a good thing that I able to show you. So keep things in mind like this, and you can actually able to counter submarines. So it's a victory. 83,000 damage. Some torpedo hits. Good shot down planes. So that's pretty good. One solo capture by me. So that's also hilarious. So yeah, one Citadel hit on that poor Ranger, and team score wise, well, it's a okay game, a decent game. At this tier, you don't expect a lot much more base XP. So I was pretty happy with the results. 1.5k base XP almost, so that is pretty good. So you can be able to see Independence basically can do a lot of stuff. Good fighters that can actually able to shoot down these planes. They tag quickly, and in this case, the Ranger definitely suffers a bit. So that is pretty good. So I will feature another game just for you guys, so you can able to even more understand how to play this carrier. Are pretty weird, carrier in this game right now. I mean, it's not a bad ship to be honest, but I think the torpedo bombers damage is pretty underwhelming. And I mean, not having smoke basically makes it not really interesting for me at all at this tier to play. I would rather play a Ranger, which is a straight up better carrier right now compared to Independence. Because, well, even though Independence does have improved fighters and all that gimmick, it does not come up with spotting that usually you get in the strike aircraft carrier. So that is a big nerf that I felt, at least at this tier. I mean, you can surely spot destroyers and submarines, sure, with Independence, but nothing is really good when you cannot even able to spot any battleships. So that is something that I don't like about the Independence. But overall, I still say that it's not a bad carrier, but it is definitely not easy to play. I mean, the strikes are pretty underwhelming. I mean, in the case of the Ranger, I mean, if you are experienced CV player, I think the Ranger is way much more comfortable and better. And if you are a new CV player, I think this might be a lot much better, since these attack aircrafts, like these tactical squads, well, they are actually friendly in terms of taking AA damage and flags, etc. Both of these tactical squadrons, and you don't have to fear of losing a lot of planes. So in this case, Independents are pretty good. So overall, I would say it's not recommended. I totally believe that it's not the best of the carriers, and it's not really worth it. Maybe the Yorktown in A6 might be a lot much better, but Independence not coming up with smokes, having so much less torpedo damage, the rockets are underwhelming sometimes, and the bombs are definitely underwhelming. They needs to be buffed in order to make it a bit better. I mean, even remotely something comparable to the Ranger, but yeah, I feel that not having smoke is such a big thing. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you like this whole detailed analysis and review of this tier 6 independence. I will exactly do this review for the Yorktown and Essex, so keep that in mind, and I will make a couple of more videos, so that would be good for you guys, so you can able to watch how to play this CV correctly. So I hope you guys like the video, and if you do, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.